Alright, so we kept this hand. I think it's a pretty clear keep. We have lands, we have spells. I think it's correct to lead with the Savannah Lion over the Conquistador, just because it's, I mean, it's not really more damage. They're both 2 damage. Um, yeah, the Conquistador is kind of like more guaranteed damage, I guess. So we'll bait out the Fatal Push with the Aspirant first. Once we get this Destiny down, it's more likely to survive in combat as well. We're not really anywhere close to ascending. Looks like we're against Sultai. Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe it's more than Sultai. Alright. You can Aftermath that and draw 2 cards. Yep, 6 mana instant. So looks like they're kind of not all over the place, but doing some interesting things. Due to efficiency of mana, we're going to cast a 3 mana spell this turn. So we can cast a 3 and a 1 next turn. In general, you want to play your creatures first and then the Anthem, but in this scenario, see now we can arrest that and play the Aspirant. So now we're up to 8. If we can draw anything that we can play, we can get the City's Blessing. Any non-land permanent. And that's the reason that we're not casting our Sheffet Dunes, playing our Sheffet Dune earlier, because people play Field of Ruin all the time in Standard. We want to protect it, keeping it in our hand as long as possible. Not a lot of discard going around, so it's safer in our hand. Alright, that'll do it. So we'll use this for black just in case. Who knows, maybe they have counter magic in their deck. I'll play the tapped land, get the City's Blessing, smash for 5 and gain 2. Always yield, always yield. And opponent's gonna have to do something to not die. We don't even need to resolve our combat damage. We can just attack with all our creatures, and that's 4 points of damage just off the triggers. That's definitely a card that'll do it. All right, so now let's draw something. All right, good start, good start. Into yeah, I guess we play it. It's because we need the clock. And we're not going to play our Chef of Dooms because that represents lethal next turn. We don't want, because if we play it, they can Field of Ruin it, and then we don't have lethal on board. But if we hold it, then we play it and sack it, and it's lethal. Still don't know what they gauntied. Still have that unknown. Is that? No, that's not it. Guess they just have their own Chef of Dunes. Interesting. They could be Dead Landing. Kill the Zealot. Yeah, alright. I mean, I guess if you don't have anything, it's a fine line. Radiant Destiny doing some work, protecting Marvin Fane. Okay, well, so much for that. That is not helpful. It's pretty good Fumigate. So they can draw 2 cards if they don't have anything else. Might be what they're doing here. Yeah, they're getting blue mana off this Cataract. They play Sheffet Dunes in their deck. So the deadlines could be good. I don't think playing the land is going to be too helpful, so I'll just pass. That's the card. That's what they took. I feel like I had them pretty close to on the ropes, then we just flooded. I guess we're not out of it yet, but I don't like our chances. I feel like something big's about to happen. That is not helping. They get Deadlands, sack their Desert of the Glorified to kill our Dusk Legion Zealot, if they so choose to do so. No, probably just gonna cast some giant monster here. It's pretty good. Not super good. Actually, I think we attack here. So they block, we play the Ifnir Deadlands, and then kill the Ballista. Now they can't even kill our thing. It's my only desert. So now they can only shoot us for 2. That worked out. Happy to make that trade. I would not have blocked. Do I want to Dune to get in for 4? I think I just attack. Alright, that's fine. Yep, that's a good one. Means they're probably holding lands. Whoa! Pitching Vraska's Contempt. Jeez, okay. So they're playing out all their lands and then pitching Contempt. This can't be good for us. Alright, this definitely is not good for us. Alright. I think we needed them to not have the fumigate. Just another ballista? Or is it worse? It's 11. That doesn't sound like a ballista at 11 mana. Wildest Dreams. Return X target cards from your graveyard to your hand. Alright. um, I don't like our chances. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to attack. They gain life somehow? Oh, they Gift of Paradise. Fumigate, okay. Alright. I think they're just playing with their food at this point. I don't think there's really much we can do. What are we gonna do? Go to their gateway? We just cycle this actually. I'm just gonna concede. Alright, so this is like a, I don't know, control deck of some kind. Abzan. Let's see. Duress seems really good. Argol's Bloodfast seems pretty good too. I guess Scrounger can be pretty good. We got them under a pretty decent clock earlier. Not sure what they have as far as permanents. Look like they mostly just cast spells against us. They had Walking Ballista. I guess Ballista is pretty good. We want an answer to that. Maybe Procession's the best answer to Ballista. Maybe Aspirant's not great against it. So we could push the Ballista. The problem is they're just going to sack in response and shoot all our creatures. We really need to land a Destiny or a Lieutenant. Maybe pressure is important too. Yeah, I think I like this. Champion of Dusk seems pretty good. Definitely keeping. It's a question of do I want to lead with Duress or do I want to cast it on like turn 5. So I'm going to play Zealot, then Destiny, then if I draw a land, I'm going to call. If I don't draw a land right away and I draw a land the next turn I want to call, then that's the turn I'd be Duressing. So I guess I keep and I just lead with Duress. Choose an opponent. I'll choose that one. Alright, so double Fumigate, Gift. They already have double white. Moment. I don't really care about Moment. It's either Gift or one of the Fumigates. So I play through the Fumigates. I feel like I just have to play through them. I don't think I can just keep them from getting to Fumigate. That was pretty good. Alright, so they have 2 gifts, 2 moments. We're going to take that Fumigate. Probably going to moment this. It's possible that we're supposed to wait to cast this until after we have the Destiny out, but I'm not really too concerned with, them being able to trade their moment for a Conquistador. Like, I mean, whatever, if that's what happens. Just means our lifelinker survives. Ah, alright. I'm not going to do that yet, though. I'd rather do this first. Draw all our dresses. Don't mind if I do. That's why they're in the deck. Alright, so now they can cast the moment. Or whatever that is. Oh, it's that thing. Okay. Well, I know you have at least a moment, so let's do this. Push and moment. I guess I'll take your moment, just leave you with push. Now we're in pretty good shape. They have to draw like a Fumigate number 3. I mean, we drew 3 dresses, so I guess it's only fitting if they drew a 3rd Fumigate. So you can push 1 and take 6. That's still a 3-turn clock, though. We are going to play it in case we draw the 5-drop, because then we want to, like, if we draw 5-drop land and like Bloodfast or something, we want to be able to play the 5-drop, draw 4 cards, play land and Bloodfast. Can't do that if we don't play our land. It's a very small edge, but it's a thing to do, I think. So now the question is, do we play our creature? I think we do, because if they just draw like a removal spell or a blocker, we don't have lethal anymore. Alright, now we definitely do. Opponent not letting us F6. So they need to get to 7 for that. 7, yes, they're 1 away. No deserts on the battlefield, so that is not going to get you creatures, but it does mean you go 3. It means this thing flips. Yeah, they can transform that thing. Okay, so they're just taking 4, so they're going to 6. They have 2 turns. And they get Deadlands and Arch, alright. Yep, that's pretty good. Now the Deadlands is not super helpful. They go to 4. So now they have to draw something. Desperation. Draw a card. Is that what's happening? Yep. Alright, any sideboard changes for game 3. Still didn't see any creatures. So we could fragmentize. We saw the 2 targets now. Actually, we saw the gift too. I think that's enough for fragmentize. Save the ballista too, so it actually does kill stuff. I feel like it's not going to be dead that often. Alright, just need to draw 2 more duresses. Just draw a duress for every fumigate I have. I am tapping out every turn, so let's do this. Naturalize. I don't think I care about that. Yeah, Naturalize actually kills our blood fast. So I think that is actually the card I want to take. Let's see, they push. I'm gonna do this one first. I'm gonna make a strange play, but I think if I play Destiny first and then attack, they're going to push. But if I attack first, they're not gonna push, and they're gonna take it, and then I play Destiny, and then they're still gonna push. So I'm gonna attack first and then play Destiny. I felt like I had to explain that before I did it, so that people aren't like, what? Let's see if it works out the way I think it will. Guess they're just not pushing anyway. Okay. I'll happily make this trade. Now next turn, I can play the champion, draw 3 cards. Then I guess I offer Martyr for zombie token. That does not change anything. Also does not change anything. I think I like Duress, Dune, Sack Dune, Attack, depending on what they do. Feels a little weird sacking Dunes when you have a Bloodfast in play, but maybe it's wrong. So they still have a card exiled with Gonti. Now they searched out something good. I think I want to see what they got. Hour of Revelation. Destroy all non-land permanents. That's pretty good. Fatal push, right? That's almost certainly what they got. So we're gonna go ahead and nab that out of their hand. So they don't have the mana to Vraska's Contempt, so it's just Fatal Push. Now I kind of just want to draw cards because I feel like if they just, I mean, they're just going to block Champion on Gonti. I don't think getting 6 damage in is that important at this point. I'm making this trade now so that my 2/2s can attack because they can't attack into the 2/3. So I have to get that off the board and then I can start attacking. I think I'd rather draw a card as opposed to playing the Conquistador. I think I can slow it down and just draw cards. Push on the aspirant. Yep. Hmm. I guess it would have made more sense just to activate the Deadlands because it's guaranteed 4 damage instead of 3 damage. Now here, if they wrath us, we have the mana to get back the Scrounger, and if they don't wrath us, then we can just draw a card off the Bloodfast. That's why we did it that way. Yep. Gift of Paradise, I think that's one of my favorite cards. Just the design of it. I like the artwork and the concept of it. Really cool. It's a really good card in the draft format too. Alright, looks like we're in draw card mode. Alright, so they're probably going to Vraska's Contempt. They still have the exiled card off the Gonti. Hmm. Pretty low in life though, so I don't want to just draw a bunch of cards. I think I'm okay with antheming the team, then draw a card, then we can transform, I guess. Contempt on the Scrounger. If this were transformed, we would sack it, but don't have that option. The life total is actually pretty high, so I think I want to get another threat on the board. That regrowth card would be pretty good right here. Hour of Revelation. Get that back. Moment, then Fumigate. A Wrath of some kind. That's what I suspect is about to happen. Fumigate, okay. Alright, that's the card that was exiled. They have one card in hand. Let's see. I think I want to start drawing cards. That's good. I think I'll choose to transform because I have another one in hand. Alright, Maze of Ith. Not too bad. Yep. gain us some life, so then we can play the Blood Fast. There we go. It's a pretty neat combo, Blood Fast and Transform Blood Fast. Really, it's just these guys in this thing. Opponent has a lot of Wraths though, so I think Hour of Revelation is the best one against us, because it takes out our Anthem and our Blood Fast. Which is why I was considering not transforming. Might have been wrong to transform. Plan is just end step draw a card. I assume that they're gonna kill our Aspirant with the Deadlands. They have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mana plus a Maze of Ith. So they could have something better, I guess. I assume that draw a card is not better at this point. Came out of the tank with something. Reveals their hand. Right? So you take our Fragmentize. Play a tapped land, and they have one card left. Okay. So that's probably the hour. So we're going to draw a card. So now they can maze, block, take 6. They have one card in hand, so unless it was unless they got a push or a moment, this should be lethal. Yep. All right, good games.